Traders. Good morning, everybody. Nathan here, Together Trading. I'm going to give you the end of Q1 and predicting Q2 rundown, guys. Don't forget, this is a very, 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 very important end of the Q1, guys. I want to let you know for a lot of reasons. There is still so much going on. We are in the boom cycle. We've only been in the boom cycle for what? Since it's called it July, maybe October last year. So we're probably in the second Q of the boom cycle, guys. And things are looking a little bit wobbly. People are going back into lockdown. There's problems with this vaccine, which is supposed to be the biggest catalyst into the growth of an economy. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. And it's very difficult to predict what's going on, especially trying to predict into the next quarter. So I want to have a look at price, just pure price. This is the whole video of looking at the 3-month price chart. See if you can paint a picture, guys. Because I've told you all my views in the previous videos. I'm very bullish on the US economy. I'm bearish on the euro economy, and I'm pretty bullish on risk as well. But there are things sometimes price can tell us which these macro events can't, and I want to try to stay ahead of the curve, guys. So let's look at this together. Let's see what we can see. Now, let's start with the big boy. As always, US dollar, king dollar, king dollar. Now, what do you see here? What do you see? I'm just going to draw out just a bit here. Let's paint a picture, guys. Don't really use trend lines, but we are using it in this manner, in this respect, because we are trying to paint a picture. And guys, to be fair, all roads are telling me dollar wants to go up, even if it's only to 95 or 96, guys. All roads are telling me that. We could not break this level here. We could not break. We've almost caused an engulfing candle here, which is very, very bullish. It's not quite engulfing, so I don't want to steal that off them. So we're engulfing, and we've also used this pretty key 2005 level as resistance, but we're sort of stuck in this sort of range between these two here, guys. But we held solid the 90 level. We held it. We fucking held it. We really did held it. So. I'm still very confident on these 95, 96 levels. I'm still very confident. I mean, really, all right. If I'm going to get technical, yeah. And this was, if we're talking price action, yeah. And this was obviously the fake move which sent the whole dollar into absolute catastrophe in 2001, yeah. And then we've almost got these fake levels here, which broke past these levels, couldn't really hold back up here. So, and we couldn't break here. We come back up for a retest. Are we? We've respected every level here significantly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would suggest the price is more likely to go up than down from here. Would you all agree on that? I mean, I certainly would. Obviously, this is a game of probability, but I mean, just by looking at price, we're not talking about the US economy, we're not talking about where we are, we're not talking about nothing. This is just pure price, pure price. Dollar doesn't look like it wants to die, to me. It does not. Obviously, we're not count this candle because obviously this is the new quarter here, but this strong rejection of this candle, and so happens to touch this trend line as well. Don't really believe in them too much, but it's a pattern. It is a pattern, and we're trying to find a pattern here, guys. Even without this here, let me just take it out here. Just even with this out here, guys, we have got higher lows every time. I know we've got lower highs every time, but I'm talking in this sort of from 2008 onwards, which I think is very significant because there have been a lot of Fed prints and a lot of monetary policy which wasn't really around in these sort of times. So maybe the 2008 to now process is a bit more important. And we've held these lows. These lows have been held every time. I mean, it's still very hard to tell. You can't really, we're right in the middle of this here, but we're keeping strong at these levels. We're getting higher lows. I think we can come up higher. I'm still long term pretty bearish. I mean, as you can see with price action, it looks like we could do something like this really. Do you know what I mean, guys? Kind of what I'm seeing. There are lots of levels here which would love to be mitigated. Even a level like here, this 3-month candle here. You've got these levels here, which we mitigated right here. I had this fake move, as you can call it, almost a fake move here, breaking our equal lows, coming right back up here, just as price action tells us. Now, if talking price action wise, well, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing up, maybe not up to here, maybe not up to 98, but potentially, but I'm seeing bullishness, guys. My opinion has not changed in the slightest. Not in the slightest. We should always look at the price there, guys. I'm not going mad, we should look at the price. Pure price action. So really, we're performing some sort of we're forming some sort of triangle pattern, which whenever we break out of a triangle, guys, we tend to break out. So two scenarios, really. I mean, you got the first one, which was suggested, this one. Obviously, this is long term. We're talking, this could end in 2025, but this is what I'm trying to paint a picture. This one. You got this one. This one, almost similar to what we're seeing in oil right now. Or we could just absolutely die from here. A few scenarios here. A few scenarios. I'm favouring the first one, to be honest. But the second one looks appealing to me as well. Third, not so much. Not so much. What could easily happen? Look, we still got to overcome this. There is still a lot we've got to overcome. We're going to be in a very tight area. There's be a lot of squeezing, a lot to and from in. We could even consolidate for a year, guys. We could even just consolidate in this pattern right here. So we got there's a lot to think about. There is a lot to think about. I'm still thinking it favors if we're talking on this month. I still think I'm talking for this current month candle. I could definitely see us coming up to 95. Definitely in this quarter candle. Definitely 100%. These are not really changed on dollar, to be completely honest. Not changed whatsoever. Now let's have a look at the other dollar index, the Dow Jones. Always good to have a look at that. Oh, it's always good. Oh, leave that alone. Now the Dow Jones one here. Only goes back to 2011, so it's not too much to go on here. But I'll be honest here, if we're just looking at this, doesn't look too appealing, does it? Well, we've got the low B. Well. All right. If this was a crypto chart, everyone will be screaming out, we we are going to see all-time highs again. Am I correct in saying that? Everyone would be, everyone. But then with the FX chart, people will be calling it a little more cautious than I'm saying, oh, we got rejected off the highs and we come back down, probably going to bounce off here and then roll back down. So it's very hard to determine. But I mean, we've got a similar story here. Obviously, it only goes back to 2011, so we've got a very, very similar story. But really, we're stuck in this, without breaking below here, we're only seeing higher, really. So to me, it's still looking the same, guys. To me, it's still looking exactly the same. This nice push of the resistance here was a lovely move. Wasn't as bullish as 2018, no, but that's not an issue. We weren't as bearish as we were in the end of 2017, guys. So, but the price action looking very similar, very similar. I still think personally it's bullish to me. Personally, I still think this is very, very bullish. Don't forget, this is the three. This is the quarterly. Every candle is a quarter, so 3-month candle, guys. Keep that in mind, please. All right, where's USDC, CHN? So I think all the possibilities which will show us some insights. So we looked into the US dollar. Actually, sorry, let's look into euro first before USDC, CHN. Now euro. I still think this is the same as well. I still think it looks like euro wants to come down to this 1.4 region. First of all, maybe from here we might see some upside after that. This looks a lot. I feel like this looks a bit more of a clear path. Maybe to judge the medium term for the euro/dollar scenario. But I mean, ever since 2008, we've been down. I mean, here we might be forming some sort of bottoming out / reversal scenario here. We got 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's all we're going to see. We have formed a higher low here, higher low. So we can come back down here and move up, and that'd be healthy. But realistically, my target is the same, guys. It's 1.4. Sorry, 1.14. That's my target. And with that in mind, that's bullish DXY. So in fact, let's take it all the way. Or we bounce off this level here. Have we seen the lows? Is this the last we're going to see of the lows of the euro and the highs of the dollar? Is that the last we're going to see, guys? It's very... a very similar scenario. We've got this triangle pattern, which is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. You know what happens in these patterns here? We break out in one direction very aggressively, very, very aggressively. So it's the same story, but to me, the same story, but a little more biased to lower euro and higher dollar on all three charts. I think we can safely say here. Let's look at USD CHM. This is obviously, you must remember, China is the second largest, if not the largest economy, and it's coming in fast, guys. So the CHN is going to be pretty, to play a big factor. And don't forget, guys, we are in a race to the bottom. This is we're in a currency war situation, guys. Everybody wants their currency cheap because most these big economies are exporters, like euro, sorry, well, especially China. China is an exporter, so a weak CHN is fantastic for them. Fantastic. So we're in a bit of a currency war, and Euro have already said they acted with some verbal intervention at the beginning of the year, with a couple of the ECB members basically verbally saying in the ECB meeting that the euro is too high, it might need some intervention. And as we know, China trying to do the same. So if they're both trying to squeeze their currency, basically selling dollar and buying a shitload of their currency, what's that going to do for dollar? Do you know what I mean? And you got to remember, it's King dollar. It's used everywhere. It's used everywhere. All the dollars are being used. I read a very interesting article from Stephen Van. Is it Mattia? Who's he's very big on economics, but he does things in a very different way to everyone else. And he's saying all of these really big hedge funds going bust. He said it's not a lack of liquidity, or it's not even well, it is marginal to a certain degree. But he said there's a lack of dollars. All the dollars are being used. There's a lack of dollars being circulated, and that there could cause a disgusting dollar short squeeze. I mean, could you actually imagine if we saw something like this? Euro coming all the way back down here. Do you know what that would do for the DXY? That DXY would be over 100. Imagine that would do to all. That would be a rolling. Oh my God, an avalanche. That would ruin everything. That would fuck EM, because the EM needs a weak dollar for them to make money, because they're dollar denominated debts. That would mess up so many countries, and also things like Bitcoin, all of these investments as well, the stock market. So yeah, I mean, that said in mind, it's very unlikely we're going to see a ridiculously strong dollar in that sort of squeeze. But you never know in these markets, guys. You never, ever know, and you can never put it past to say never. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing so far. USD CHN. Now this looks attractive. This looks like a very strong buy to me. Look at it. Can't get much stronger than that, can you? High lows, high highs. Even if you just get to there, form a little head and shoulders kind of pattern, because that looks like quite a strong reversal compared to there. This level's been mitigated beautifully. Beautifully. This looks so bullish. So bullish. So bullish. I'll say it once again, just for emphasis, of this looks so bullish, guys. Who agrees with me on that one? Even up to here. This looks unreal, to be honest with you. It looks like a great buy to me. And the Chinese yuan want their currency weak, so it's just another confluence there. This looks like a great buy to me. Great buy to me. I mean, with this pattern information here, there's no reason why we can't break all time. Obviously, I know that you won't have that peg at around 7, don't they? So, but if you take the peg off, they're trying to devaluate the currency. Who the hell knows? It's real. I'm looking at price action, guys. If this was a 5-minute chart, all right, this is what I want you to look at. The 3-minute chart. Imagine this is a 5-minute chart. Where the hell would you say that's going? So if this is a 5-minute chart, or even an hour chart, my TP would be just under these highs, wouldn't yours? Or even here, in case you saw a head and shoulders pattern, wouldn't yours? I know mine would be. I know you're good traders here. We're all in the group. Obviously, unless you're new into my videos, guys, you're not really too clued up where. And if you are like that, please feel free to join the Discord group. It's free. We do educationals. We can set up a one-on-one, guys. Just jump on it. The link will be in the bio. But regardless, if this is just your standard price action, high highs, high lows. Come on, this is just textbook stuff. Textbook. Big rejection. This big dirty dildo has been mitigated, touching these highs here in 2012. Come on, it's textbook shit. Textbook shit, that is. That's very bullish to me. So ever so bullish, guys. Ever so bullish. Also, this is another chart that I want to look at. Don't forget, a higher USD JPY is higher in inflation expectations. I don't agree with this factor, but this plays a lot in the markets. This is one reason why the treasury yields are going high. Definitely with higher 10-year treasury yields, which we'll have a look at in a minute, that's most definitely a high dollar. See some sort of big flag. Look, to me, big move. We got the big boy flag pattern here. Look at it. Some sort of weird sort of triangle flag pattern. It's not a perfect flag, yes, it's a bit more of a triangle, but to me that's going higher. To me that's breaking out, especially with yields on the rise. This inflation expectations, which is what they're saying. I don't agree with that phrase, but yes. In this respect, yes, the inflation, you can't see right now, but my fingers are going up. The inflation expectations, just the high yields going up. There's no place for yen. There's no place for yen. No place for yen whatsoever. The only place for yen is if growth does start to go back, because we've got very high expectations of growth. So if growth does get pegged back, then yeah, we might see yen come back in for short-term play, guys. But guys, we're in the growth stage. We're not going to have a mini recession, then fucking go straight back into one a year later. No, ain't gonna happen like that. It's not. Sorry to say that. I know there's a lot of bears out there, but no, ain't gonna happen. Or back into this regime here. It looks like a. Oh wow! It looks like an inverted big boy head and shoulders pattern. So even with that in mind, we can get back up to 1224. Why the hell not? Where is the head and shoulders pattern? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I messed that up. Sorry, too. Let me try again. Messed that right up. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Am I correct in saying that? Obviously, we're never going to get a perfect head and shoulders. As long as we don't break above here, we can get consolidation in this head and shoulders. But as long as the end product's there, looks good to me. And don't forget, guys, like growth is what they need, is what they fear, is what they fiend off. Do you remember all the negative news last year after the March crash and the wheels are popping away? Guys, the market doesn't want to know. It doesn't want to know, mate. We're in the growth cycle. The market doesn't want to know about negative news. It wants to know higher yields and higher returns. So with that in mind, guys, I can see yen come back to 120, to be completely honest. Anyway, that's all done. 10-year treasury yield. We are in. Who drew that? It's a bit naughty, isn't it? Who drew that? But I don't see this happening. To be fair, I feel like this whole move's fake. Look at it. Look at the aggressive down there. That move's fake. So to me, on a yearly, mate, that's just a big wick. So that it won't be a wick on the yearly. I tell a lie, that won't be. But maybe on a 2-year candle, that'll be just a big wick. So to me, if we come back down to test the 1.5, then we're up, mate. I mean, a lot of people expected the 2.25 to the 2.5 for their bond yield expectations. So with that going up, mate, that's what I'm seeing, and they'll touch the top of this absolutely ridiculous trend line. So it's not really accurate, actually, to be fair, but I mean, it's got multiple touches there, so it's accurate enough. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing with the bond yields. Guys, we're talking price. So we're talking price. Yeah, 1.5 significant level. This support / resistance 1.4, 1.5. Let's call it 1.5 to make it easier. And we come back down, touch here, then we're back up, mate, up and away. Kind of looks like the gold chart a little bit at the minute on a smaller time frame, but we'll get into that in a minute anyway. What is next on our list, guys? What is next? Let's look at oil. Oh, sorry, no. Let's look at USDZAR. Now, this is a really hard one. A really, really hard one, you know, because this is a crypto chart. You guys are screaming all-time highs. Am I correct? Am I correct saying that? So you're screaming 20. But this is risk. This is not a crypto chart. This is not the USD South African Rand, probably the head honcho in the emerging market space. And risk on, which is what the world wants, is the South African Rand coming down here. That's big risk. But then there's also another thing you want to. There's another factor which you want to tell yourself as well, though, because with higher returns in the US, with the bond yields going up, why are you gonna invest in a risky asset like ZAR? But ZAR's high yielding, you get your carry trade as well, so investors are piling in. We didn't help. This level did not hold here. Did not hold whatsoever. So come back down here. And to be fair, guys, this whole move here is another fake. It's not. So I call these moves fake. They aren't fake. I call them fake because they look like liquidity grabs. They come up so aggressively and come down very aggressively as well. So this is almost like a big doji, a big spike. Now with that big spike in action here. In fact, let's try and get onto it a bit more. Let's try and get onto it. Just for the pure sake. Now we're talking, yeah? Look at that. Now we're talking. Am I correct? Guys, we had our recession there. Now we're coming back. Growth. I can see USDs are coming down to 10. ZAR's economy is nothing special. It's pretty shit, if I'm completely honest. But it's not about that, guys. It's not about that. It's about where risk is and where they can pile into. It's blind. It's blind betting at the minute, guys. I know. I prefer days with the macro data was a lot more in use. It's being used in now, but it's being used in more of a central bank diversions kind of way. But I mean, look at that. If that was an hour chart, guys, you'd be selling the fuck out of that. Yeah, and it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. So let's get back to our 3 months because I should have done that. I was a bit naughty. I said I was only 63, but I just want to show you the bigger picture. It's why I'm thinking it's going to come down big time as well. So this still backs my view in emerging markets. So let's actually, in fact, whilst we're let's have a look at the emerging market index whilst we're here. Looks a little sticky. I'm not going to lie. Looks a little sticky, but I can do it one more time. Look at this bottom out pattern here. It looks like we can go so much higher. It actually looks like a small time frame mini bottoming out, doesn't it? Maybe a good few years for emerging markets. Who knows? But let's get back on our 3-month up. Looks a bit sticky. We're struggling to gain highs here. It looks a little sticky, and as you can see with the ZAR, we're in a little bit of a sticky area. But we have broken past this trend line, as you call it here, this all important zone here. We're struggling a bit here, but let's not count. I mean, it's just started the last 7 days. We've got a long way to go, so let's not count the candle. This could be seen as a continuation anyway. We could probably come back down here, test the level here. Oh, sorry, which we already have. To be honest, probably the next move is going up. To be honest, guys, It's a bit of a dirty pattern. It's a bit dirty. We would need to obviously fill this whole wick here, guys. So before then, it's still a bit sticky, guys. So just play it safe, really. Just play it safe for the minute. Play it safe. This is the whole emerging market index, by the way. This includes ZAR as well. Sorry, it includes the Turkish lira, which obviously it's been a bit mad in that as well. So USD Mexican peso. Same story as ZAR. Same story. Once we get a break below here, we're coming down. We're coming down, baby. There's a lot of money to be made in these emerging markets. We're still pretty. If you look from here, we still looks like that we were pretty early, guys, as well. And don't forget, if we get the growth cycle with the dollar going down as well, mate, that is so bullish for emerging markets, guys. You do not believe. We've still had a relatively good month. Sorry, a good quarter with the dollar going up, guys. And dollar going up is double bad for emerging markets, as I said earlier. Russian ruble. Oh, bearish, really. This wants to go higher. Russia was very, very bearish. We got a completely different story here. This wants to go higher. Need to break this level first, but yeah, this wants to go higher. What's next? Turkish lira. Where are we? USD try. Looks like a crypto chart, doesn't it? Yeah, that's gone. Probably 9's next target, really. Turkish lira is absolutely done out here. Absolutely done. I thought at one point they were potentially coming back. The political state was getting sorted, and then we've just seen it go to absolute shit again. So, yeah, Turkish lira is done for. Complete honesty. Now let's get on to some commodities, guys, before we end up with the crypto side. Now, oil looks like what the emerging market index looks like. It looks like we've pierced the top. It looks like we've rejected, but we stayed at the top half of this, as you call, trend line. So I'm still bullish on commodities, guys. I'm still very, very, very bullish on commodities for this year, especially oil as well. Oil is a good growth commodity. So yeah, I could see maybe even potentially triple digits, potentially. Lovely pattern form there, really nice. So many people are going to be selling here, and that's another reason why I want to buy it, because everyone will be selling on this trend line here. And I don't think it's a sell. I think it's a buy. Commodities are on the high. Fiat currency being pumped down to worthlessness. That's pumping all these commodities. Oil is a risk-on commodity. I can see a lot of risk on coming. We're in the growth stage. Must remember, guys, we're in the growth stage of the world. Very unpopular opinion, I know, very unpopular, guys, but this is what I can see. With purchasing power getting lower, that means commodities must go up, guys. It must do, and it is happening. It's a race to zero. I know. We're going to get a little bit of headwind. We even might, because of the strong dollar, we even might even come back for maybe even a touch here, potentially, and then this move here, all got up and away. But the end byproduct, guys, is oil's going up, mate. It's going up. Now let's get it. Let's look at the platinum, actually. Really so bullish platinum. Really, it's just picked out last year, actually. It's a great, lovely bit of price actually, guys. And as you can see, we're going to keep going up. Look at that price, looks beautiful. The equal lows there, the touch raided, dirty liquidity grab, which the March pretty much was, the big boy liquidity grab. Come up, we've broken this consolidation stage. We're up and away. We might not even get pulled back, to be fair, but platinum is going to be doubled in value 100%. So you best get involved, guys. You best get involved. Best get involved with that one. Nothing really more to talk too much about that. We saw a rejection off there. We could see a little move down here, but back to 1K. I doubt it, but we could do. We could do with the strong dollar coming in. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. But on the whole, bullish, guys, as I've said multiple times. Not much to talk about there. Let's go to silver. Now, silver. Silver. I'm just drawing these fellas to see what the retailers can see, you know. I'm still very, very bullish on this. I think we can see this move back into liquidity zone. I think we can, but silver's so resilient. It's been really, really good. So it's a hard one. It's a hard one. I mean, what I'm seeing here is a continuation. What I can see for price action just by looking here, just for this liquidity grab here off this trend line. Yeah, continuation. We've held this 24. We haven't really dropped below. We've held it. Here we look so we've almost topped out potentially. Got the spike of July last year, touching the top of Jan. So in the last 6 months we couldn't get higher. So potentially we might need a move down to grab some liquidity before moving up. On the whole, I'm still bullish. There's so much use for silver as well, which is why they probably want to keep the silver price down. But listen, that's a talk for another time. But here's interesting. Looks like these sort of big levels have been mitigated here. And the thing about silver as well, it's used as a bit of proxy with gold as well. So it doesn't do very well in risk-on situations, to be honest. So, but it's a different kettle of fish of gold. It really, really is. So anyway. Gold. Well, guys, with the yields back in the world, there is no reason why gold cannot come back to 1573. And we're in a deflationary stage. I know I said earlier with the inflationary stage, but I don't agree with their narrative. So we're in a deflation stage, and gold is showing that. Gold is showing that, especially with yields, but that's why gold's getting hit double as hard. So by the time gold gets down to here, maybe the yields have bottomed out, and inflation will be seen a lot more. Then we might get the big move up. So I'm still long term, guys. I still see a lot of use for gold in this world, especially with fiat currency going to absolute shit. It's gold's very unpopular at the minute because obviously you get high. Obviously it's dropping like a fly. Everyone said gold's going to have an amazing year. You got Bitcoin's doing ridiculously well, and all the old school people were still saying hold gold. When why the fuck would you hold gold right now? I wouldn't. So I do get it, but gold's coming down. I can see 15 sight. Yields back 100%. It's technical trade. Yields are back. Why are you holding gold? Not earning any dividends on it. You're literally better off. You're literally better off holding bond yields that are seen as risk-free. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Absolute mental. So yeah, I'm bearish gold, most definitely. We can probably come up a little bit because we did get that dirty candle there. But yeah, I could see 15, 16 sight. Definitely. Definitely, guys. And then from there, I reckon we consolidate, then I reckon we can go up again. 100. 100%. Now I'm going to get on to now. I feel like we've done quite a bit with the commodities. I feel like we're happy now, and now we're going to go to crypto. All you crypto guys are going to be loving this. So, first thing I want to show you is this is such a good chart, guys. Actually, sorry. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I've got. Do you know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's go over everything. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. Sorry, guys. I didn't show you pound. Pound. I'm still bullish pound, 100%. But we're in a bit of a sticky one. We've got a lovely bottom pattern here, so I'm not scared with pounds move. But we're going to see a little bit of a headwind here because we've got such an important zone here to break, and it would have been the high above here would be the highest we would have seen since 2017, guys. So we've got a lot to break. But when we do, guys, pounds up and away, mate. GBP is back. I've spoke about this in the videos anyway. Yeah, pound yen is looking even better. Pound yen is going to be a fucking ridiculous trade. One of the best trades of the year. Textbook shit. Get back to 7-1 without a shadow of a doubt. And that's just there. We could probably get higher, especially with my views on the yen dying. We are bottoming out. This is a yearly bottoming out pattern. Look at it. Look at it, guys. We could break above here. GA, looking good with my central bank diversion idea. Got a bottom pattern here, looking really good there. Really, but so bullish on pound, guys. I can't even tell you. Euro NZD as well. Sorry, I forgot to put that earlier. This looks quite similar to the EM charts here. And with the central bank diversion, and also I will do a video on as well, is the yield diversion, bond yield diversion, which is the next video, guys. It's looking really good. Euro CAD. Reckon we can touch here to get a further move down. Oh, CAD JPY. Let's have a look at this. All right. To me, this is what I can see. This is such a good chart. We have broken out of this multi-year triangle pattern to the upside. Yeah, that's broken to the upside. So CAD JPY can come back up to 100. Be the same with all JPY as well. Had this bottom pattern here. I think we can get a lot higher. ALD won't be as strong as CAD, just maybe for this quarter as well, just because of the China issues. China's not importing as much iron ore, and they're just being a bit naughty. China at the minute, they've been a bit naughty to the trading partners. So I think ALD might get a little bit hurt, and also ALD central bank is not as bullish as CAD as well. So don't get me wrong, ALD's still going to be really good against JPY, but CAD will be better 100%. Now I've covered them, guys. Now I'm happy to move on with the big crypto ones. What time we got? What time? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's start off with this. I want to show you this. This is so good. XRP. XR motherfucking P. Look at that. All right, let's ignore this one. Are you telling me that is not be the biggest breakout of your fucking life? $3 is pending, guys. I'm telling you right now. Look at that move. Look at this move already. Finally, XRP is getting to the pace. This is what Bitcoin looked like back in 2020 after this first big daily candle. After it hit 3,000, you know. XRP's back. And also look at XRP BTC as well. Ooh, we are back above this 0.14 level, this really all-important level here. Once we break above here, guys, we are. Do you know if XRP BTC gets to here, do you know that'd be mad all-time highs for XRP? Do you know that? A lot of analysts are saying $100. I don't know about that. $10 potentially, but I don't know. It's just, you know what I love about just Twitter, social media. Everyone before this big move, everyone was saying how shit XRP is, it's a shit coin, all this nonsense, and now this one move's happened. Everyone says it's going to 100, where everyone says it's going to 0.2 before. It's just, you got to laugh, really, guys. You got to laugh. But guys, look at that. Would you buy that in the quarter? With that, knowing that's a crypto that's recent, it's been there. No, in altcoin season, I fucking think so. Guys. Look, unbelievable. Looks unbelievable. Look at the bottoming pattern there. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Oh my God. It should get through $3 100%. Should easily. easily. I actually wouldn't mind if we get back down to 0.5. If we do holding even leverage longs, because a leverage long all the way out will be ridiculous as well, guys. Honestly, I'm really price action. This looks unbelievable to me. It's really, really. And I've held XRP the whole time. I knew the set case was bollocks. I knew it was. So XLM, which is pretty much XRP's sister label here. Look at that, the strongest monthly candle. Sorry, the strongest quarterly candle in their history, which is fucking bullish to me. I expect the same. I expect XLM. Let's just say body to body. No, what am I talking about? It's not body to body. Let's do it properly. No, but easy, really, guys. $1, 100%. After we break all-time high, guys, I'm aiming for $1 for XLM. Look at this lovely little couple hand. Look at this. Look at the formation. And XRP will follow. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely substantial. We're looking at price, guys. Let me just remind you for the millionth time. We're looking at price. Now, Bitcoin, BTC, where are we? Oh, baby. Last candle, biggest candle. Do you know what? I'd like to see Bitcoin come down a little bit because the Bitcoin dominance is, as I show here, is coming down. This is quarterly, 3 months. This is an even better picture. Look at that spike. That would be a spike on a 6-monther. Yeah. Is that the bearish to you or what? Looks bearish to me. That's 12-monther. I know. I know. I know. I know. Say no more, guys. Say no more. So I'm looking for Bitcoin dollars coming down here. With that in mind, that'll help the altcoins so much. But obviously, we're all still completely bullish on Bitcoin, but I can see it kind of coming down a little bit on the short time frames and stuff. I can see it coming down. I've been very incorrect with Bitcoin, guys. To be fair, so I'll be so honest with you. I'm not going to be the best judge of it. It's so crap. I mean, I fucking shorted it to 20k. Do you know what I mean? I didn't work out too well, and I sold most of my Bitcoin at 20, and then a little bit of a sold at 40. So I was completely incorrect on that one. So I'm not even going to take my own judgment too much to this, but a lot of analysts are saying 100,000, even to 1 million, guys. So I mean, I can see it coming down for the BT dominant side, but apart from that, I suppose to be slowly plotting the way higher. Not much more says on that. BB absolutely substantial. Look at it, not slowing down for no cunt. Absolutely flying. So much going on with the project. I can still see it going higher and higher and higher. So much money's coming into crypto as well, guys. You must remember. So a lot of these products are just going to keep on going higher. Bats looking good. Atom looking really good. I want to move down here, which I hope we can get because we are getting some rejections. And I want to load the fuck up here because Atom's ecosystem is so good. It's fantastic. ARC. Do you know what with ARC as well? Now look at that. Look at that monthly candle on ARC here. It's one of the old school cryptos, you might call it. Sorry, I keep saying monthly. Sorry, look at that quarterly candle. That's come out. That's breaking out, guys. That's breaking out. That's looking good. And look how much room it has potentially. I'm not going to say potentially to the upside. That's a 13x move to all-time highs. 13x move. And this lovely big dildo candle here looks fantastic. Looks really, really, really good. Broken out here, broke out consolidations. It should be up and away. Whether we'll get back to all-time highs, I do not know. But we've definitely got a lot of upside. We've got so much upside. So much upside to do. ARC BTC is not quite broken out yet. Once that breaks out there as well, guys, breaks over here. Ooh. If it does, sorry, if it. ADA is looking really good. Looks a bit like Atom. Looks like maybe we might get some sort of pull back, and that's fine. Adder is one of my favorite coins, man. Adder is so good. That candle as well. So hopefully we can get moved down there so I can accumulate some more. But we're in alt season, guys. So who knows? Who knows? And I'm not really judging too much this candle. It's been over for 7 days, guys. This one to look at. And if you look at this, look at the wick, but it's going up in it, really. Let's not fool ourselves. I'd like to see it come down, but I fucking doubt it. Dash looking good. Got a lot of room to make all-time highs. We broke out of that back at the start of the year. We broke out. This sort of looks like ARC, but ARC has a lot more room to go up. Yes, looking good. Dash really, really good. Just a good dot. Polka dot's another one of my favorites as well. Oh wow, polka dot's almost breaking that 50 all-time high level. We're definitely going to break that. Definitely, I can see polka dot 50. Sorry. I mean, realistically, I see polka dot 100. Polka dot ecosystem fantastic. And all the products going around it as well. I can see this breaking out. If last all-course season was nothing, and this is the first bull run of these coins, we're seeing 100. Of course we are. So I have to look at things on a bigger picture, you know. EOS is looking really nice, actually. We need to overcome this area, but EOS is looking fantastic, actually. Got a long way to back up to all-time highs at EOS. All right, let's look at Ethereum normally. This looks like the Jan quarter. No, sorry. Sorry, I messed up. I didn't mean to say that. This looks like just substantial. We've only just broke all-time highs as well. That's the beauty of it. 25K we'll see next with Ethereum minimum. Ethereum's going to be so good because I think a lot of these coins are going to be in here for the short term because I can't see decentralized systems going in our future. The central banks won't allow it. Our government won't allow it. They want things to be centralized. But it's why I'm very bullish XRP and Ethereum as well, just in the future, just for a very long time, is because all these central banks, they've backed Bank of Japan, Bank of England, and was it Australian Bank or New Zealand Bank? Anyway, there was another bank as well, which are backing XRP's blockchain system for their own version of a central bank currency. Now, with that in mind, they're going to need some sort of ecosystem, and Ethereum is the main one to use. That's why I'm so bullish on Ethereum, and I'm so bullish on a lot of the ecosystems, because all these central banks, they're going to need a system. They're going to need a blockchain, something to run their blockchains on. They're going to need one, and Ethereum is one of the main ones. That's why I'm so bullish on Ethereum. I'm so bullish. I can see bullish. Well, I can see. I mean, 2.5K is the first target. Then after that's 10K, guys, and I'm seeing that happening. And let's get Ethereum BTC chart as well, because this looks really good as well. Look at that bottom pattern. Look at that. Look at that. There's no reason why we can't come up to here. All-time highs of this. There's no reason. This is one of the only BTC cross charts that I can see coming up to all-time highs of this. This looks so healthy to me. First target, second target, third, and then we'll hopefully we can beat it if we can break this up and away, guys. Link, fantastic as always. Fly, I can see Link here hitting 50 as well. Link's fantastic ecosystem. Litecoin looks so good with the PayPal. You know how bullish I am with Litecoin. I've talked about Litecoin for ages. I mean, if that was the first candle on the bull run, if that was the second, that was the third. And don't forget. Look how long the bear market lasted, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 3 months. Yeah. You gonna tell me that this bull run is going to be done after 4, 5 months? Hell no. It's going to keep going. Projections on this. Let's have a look. Let's get the Fibonacci extension. This is not very useful for a crypto extension tool, but it can give us a ballpark figure. 600 there, 700. I'm very bullish on Litecoin. It's like if Bitcoin's the crypto gold, this is the crypto silver right here, guys. Make sure I was recording. That scared me there. Whew. Neo. Oh, Neo looks good. Neo's got a long way to go. Neo looks so bullish. I've got a big bag in Neo as well. Keen on that one. Thea. Looking good. It's coming down a bit now. It's no problem. Perfect time to get some more entries in. Reef hasn't really been long enough. I mean, we see that big spike up with nothing else. We need to break 0.1 for any sort of big bullishness. Really, let's be honest. SPI is ridiculous. I think it's only been around for one of the months. So we'll not even look at that one. Sushi looks good. A bit rejected here. That's no issue. Uniswap looks really, really good as well. Really, really good. Uniswap's been a fantastic trade, actually. Really, really good. So I keep saying really good, guys. That's all I can say. They all look so good. All look so good. Guys, that's pretty much it. I'll be honest with you, because the rest of them are. Oh yes, 1 trillion next for the total market cap in BTC. Well, guys, that's it really for the quarterlies. It's only really the OG ones that you could talk about, because the rest haven't really seen much. But I hope this video has helped, guys. The quarterly video. Let's get it. Let's get these trades in. Let's make some good money. Take care, guys.